or Josh or Duke?
Duke. Duke. I'm sucking Duke's butt and everything.
I don't know what it is about today's day and age, but this celebrity crush thing has gone way too far. What's going on, everybody? Look, having a celebrity crush isn't something that's a big deal, isn't a new concept, and it should honestly be pretty harmless. But at some point, it gets a little bit out of hand when people would risk multiple years of a relationship for 30 seconds of celebrity interaction, and it's kind of getting disgusting. Now, no matter how unpopular Chris Breezy is in the mainstream media, that does not stop women from flocking towards his shows, even those in relationships, and they're willing to risk it all for whatever's going down in the B-Town.
Well, 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 we finally made it to the day. The day when I give up all my dreams on Chris Brown.
Now, I don't know what's nastier, saying those vows in front
Bitch, you and everybody in this motherfucker that laughed, stand up right now. Line up against the wall. Run them bitches. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Or having the first picture in your wedding photos that you put on Instagram be a picture of you.
Oh my God. That nigga she did 3 paragraphs on Chris Brown. But they'll find my bitch with her head in the back of a hatchback and her body in New Mexico.
Now, rightfully so, this woman's been getting flamed on the internet, and a lot of people have been asking, why would she do this? Chris Brown offers a meet and greet as his package for his 11/11 tour, or really any tour that he does, and fans are allowed to take pictures. The cost of it is $1,111, 11/11. Now, these do not include concert ticket prices, so the price of the whole experience is probably $2,000. And I guess a lot of women see this as in time an opportunity to just get freak nasty and take total advantage of whatever celebrity they can get, even if it's sexual. Hell, even some men do it.
Who is it?
Now, the only thing these fans are getting is a picture with the man, a signed picture, an early entry to the concert, and a whole calendar, fam. He even did this for his last tour, and this one fan keep on coming back. He even made a customized shirt from the last tour. Like, that is how dedicated they are. He's doing this for 36 cities, and the man is charging them $1,100. Times that by 100 people per city, bro. Dog, he's making almost 4 mil. An extra 4 mil for grabbing cheeks and taking pictures? Sign me up, bro. Chris Brown getting the bag. And can I hate? Nope.
You might need a bench press or something in there. That shit fun. Like, I bet it is.
I bet the fuck it is. Do you know how hard it is for an American to save $3,000? I don't know what state most of these people stay in, but if you stay in the Midwest or the South, the average American up until like their mid-20s don't make $3,000 a month. Maybe $2,500 to $2,600, bro. It's not hard to save up 2 racks. But like to even make that monthly 3 racks, you know what I'm saying? And that nigga is basically charging $2,000. And that's not the account for the outfit they probably gonna buy, the food, the travel, none of that shit. Just the tickets and the meet and greet, bro. This nigga making bank off just dumb, silly bitches.
Yeah, but you can't do no motherfucking pictures with your shirt off, cause then you can't gauge what the person.
It can't be skin.
Yeah, cause you don't know what shit. Mother might lick your stomach or something. You gonna be like, hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
Look, I'm not hating on Chris Breezy. I might do the same exact thing if I was a celebrity who a lot of people in a certain generation view as a sex symbol. But I do think things are very interesting in this conversation. For one, I think that this could only fly for a male performer and his female or even male fan base where there is a lack of boundaries or personal space in these regards. Clearly, these people are allowing Chris Brown to do these sorts of things, and I think that's perfectly fine. However, I would wonder how many women artists do meet and greets. Not that I'm saying I want to go to the next Glorilla or Meg Thee Stallion,
and I know that they don't. And I actually, when you put that to thought, I don't know. I can't even say I've ever seen or heard of women performers doing meet and greets.
I do find it interesting that we see these outrageous pictures from the men's concerts, but not the women's concerts. I have no problem with this when it's a single person who is the artist and a single person who is the person paying for the photos. That's perfectly fine. Where I have a problem with this is when somebody in a relationship, like the young lady mentioned earlier, is doing these things and is on the way to getting married and making fun of this man in this situation. And I get it. I've dated women who were stans or fans of some people, but trust me, we have hard conversations about these things beforehand. So if I saw any ultraviolet red flags, I am dipping out immediately. Now she's lucky that she didn't end up just like that girl from earlier this year at the Ohmeezzy concert, where she went up on stage and freaked on Ohmeezzy, and then she got embarrassed because her boyfriend left her at the end of the show, which he had every right to do. And then she tried to beg Cenat to be on the platform, and that didn't work out, but he ended up on the platform, the ex-boyfriend, and got tons and tons of money of it. She's lucky that she didn't end up in this situation, and her husband's a dummy for probably going through with it, because that's publicly embarrassing, and I don't think that's okay.
My one pass is so-and-so celebrity. Like, call me old-fashioned or call me insecure or whatever, but it's like, I just find that is so weird. That's like kind of disrespectful to your partner, because you're basically saying to your partner, oh, like, I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, but I also find this random celebrity really, really hot, and if given the chance, I would totally sleep with them.
I feel like people who are overly obsessed with celebrities have mental health disorders, because
for me, I had a big crush on like a certain model, and she ended up getting married. If that model would have came to me at any point in time and was like, I want to fuck with you, I would have dropped all my bitches for that model because she was so bad. But at the end of the day, I don't fucking know that woman. So you gotta eventually chalk that out your head. Like, that is like ridiculous to say, I fucking know that person. That's just a person. She does a job that puts her in my face a lot, so that's why I see her a lot. But that's just a person.
I think that being infatuated with a celebrity or a person with some sort of stature is okay to an extent. Of course, you know, having jerseys is fine, having posters is fine, all these things are fine, but there are people who outwardly and openly cross lines that I personally think is too much. If you're to the point where you're saying, I would risk my relationship for somebody that is a celebrity, then that's where I think things are totally out of pocket, especially when you don't know these people. We have seen a lot of cases on the internet in 2024 specifically, where these celebrities end up being terrible people, and people constantly support them without knowing who they are, or B, the people who are even worse, who give some sort of grace for the actions that they did. Some examples that come to mind are Dr. Disrespect, Mr. Beast, Drake, and even R. Kelly. R. Kelly is a crazy example because first and foremost, there were a bunch of people who were infatuated with him, who allowed their family members to be in his presence knowing what he did. And then secondly, and probably worse, is that there were so many people who brushed off the things that he did or the things that he said because of his stature and his name. Which brings us to the most infatuated celebrity in the WL community, and that's who you know him, you love him, his name is Captain Atlanta, Duke Dennis.
Duke Dennis. Supposed to be like fall apart. Yeah. Right? Because he's 24. 24 years old. 32. I'm fucking 29. Yeah.
right.
It's actually disgusting. But also, I'm gonna say some shit that people might go against. Duke looks like Future. I've said it since he started growing his dreads, because I really couldn't see it when he had a fade. Since the man's dreads have got to his eyebrow, I'm like, bro, that nigga look like Future. Duke looked like fucking Future. Duke looked like Future, especially when they both got shades on. Duke literally looks like Future. I'm not surprised.
Good, how are you?
You alright?
He looks like Future that talks more. Because think about it, Future has this mysterious mystique that nobody's ever able to get a hold of Future, talk Future, catch Future, see Future any fucking where. Duke looks like Future that actually fucking talks to people.
Type shit. But yeah. See you in the morning. Peace. Type shit. I'm the one that's supposed to be, yeah.
Move on.
And actually, Duke, I wouldn't say that because of that lady. Duke actually saved her life. That seemed like some random ass nigga that was following her.
Hey, ma'am, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm doing good.
All the bitches ask for Duke. You got a nigga asking where Kai at. It's always a nigga. Hey, yo, Kai, where you at? No bitches. No bitches saying, yo, where Kai at? It's like, yo, look at this nigga, man.
I gotta agree with Kai, and there's some interesting things about these dynamics that nobody really wants to talk about. Specifically when there is this male content creator or male celebrity in question, it almost seems as if women get this pass or green light to do sexual things, or it's perceived to say the most nastiest and vile things, and not even just say it, but when they interact with these people, sometimes go about doing it. I didn't like how in the first clip that woman decided to invade Duke Dennis's personal space. Now mind you, she could have been inebriated or intoxicated, but we've seen clips like this on the internet before where women just feel like they can impede on people's personal space, do or say nasty things when it comes to the celebrities in our lives just because they are women. I think a lot of times they get a pass in that regard when any other situation we would call it what it is, harassment. And to a different extent, Cenat sees the same sort of obsession when it comes to his stardom and his fame. I mean, look at the situation when he had his NYC takeover, the fact that people felt like they could impede his personal space. It goes beyond a personal crush or some sort of lovey-dovey type situation.
It's weird. Like nobody in their head is like, bro, this a regular nigga. They reaching for him, ripping his clothes and shit. That shit.
The overall
weird,
obsession with celebrities in today's day and age is crazy. The lady earlier in the video mentioned that having some sort of obsession with a celebrity could be classified as a mental illness, and I gotta agree. There's a certain demographic that loves a female rap artist that I won't dare say the name of because, hey, they might find me and me or whatever the case may be. But there's been studies that show that those who have obsessions with celebrities have a lower intelligence level and perform pretty badly on cognitive tests. So there may be a little bit something to them. And then there are some that just take it to the whole next level. And this is why I'm very weary about this topic, because we see how the impacts of social media are affecting kids today. But we've seen situations where people take this celebrity obsession and do crazy things to said celebrities. Hell, we had a whole president shot over an obsession with celebrities in the past, but there was a barb who actually tried to sue Nicki Minaj for $5 million for emotional damage when that, in fact, barb was actually harassing Nicki Minaj himself.
Nicki's social media manager took to Twitter to speak up about this and claimed that he allegedly has a history of stalking the rapper, following her at all of her shows, and even going as far as to book hotel rooms in the same hotels that she stays at.
Look, I can't save the past generations, because I think what a lot of celebrities have shown in these recent years is that they don't honestly align with your views. They don't honestly care about your opinions or your feelings. And honestly, they see you as just nothing but a debit card to swipe so they can continue to live their lavish lifestyles or somebody to prey on. So I don't understand why people are still looking into Nicki Minaj, Kanye.
It gives them a sense of like community, but they don't want community with the community that they're in. Like barbs all beef with each other and shit like that, and beef with other motherfuckers. They want a sense of community to the artist, to the creator. Like, it's weird. They want to be friends and know the creator.
Wes, R. Kelly, or any of these other celebrities as some people to be obsessed with. But specifically to the younger demographics, I would love to say, hey, do not fall into these traps of the old, because all this stuff is totally weird. And parents, please watch what your kids consume or the young people in your life consume. I'm not gonna 100% put this type of lifestyle on these people, especially in today's day and age. Celebrities do a really good job of creating parasocial relationship when it comes to the content creator and the people consuming the content themselves. So then it becomes hard to separate what is not and is real life for a lot of these young people. And that's where you see a lot of people spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on subs during somebody's subathon last week.
Whoa, who's gifting? Wait, shut the fuck up. Tacky too flashy, get the 250,000? Wait, am I bugging? Yo, where's the alerts, gang? Why is nobody 250,000? What the fuck? Yo, everybody who is dropping this much, yo, I appreciate y'all niggas. You guys are fucking amazing. I fucking love y'all niggas. Tacky too flashy. Give your mother back the fucking card. Give your mother back the fucking card.
And even though I was a little kid, everybody laughed it off and thought it was a quirky internet moment. But the whole time I'm thinking to myself, where the hell is this kid's mom? They should not be so engaged with Cenat where this person can send that.
Shouldn't be so engaged. And the parents dumb as fuck too. Shouldn't be so. The kid is so washed, not by Kai, but by the infatuation with a celebrity, because they are so close to the point that celebrity will say their online name that kid either went and stole his mom's credit card and assumed she had enough money to send 250K, or that little nigga has her card already linked to the Twitch because she let him do it.
the money to somebody. And definitely if you're in a relationship and you ask your partner what hall pass they would ever have and the first words out of their mouth is a celebrity, that is a clear sign to run.